came up from the bottom, other side of the tracks. Ain't no picket fences, ain't no pools in the back. Laying in pools of blood, every day we was strapped. Motivated to get it and then get back. How could you hate your brother? See him out doing numbers. Both started with nothing, motivation was hunger.
What's up, y'all? Deeper Than Rap podcast. Y'all already know I don't need no introductions. I know y'all, this is something y'all wasn't expecting right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't never say never. You know what I mean? That's why I'm never like saying never. But as y'all know, my son passed away. Me and Freeway's son passed away. And I was like going through a whole lot. The last person I was expecting to see was Beans and Knee for anybody there. You know what I mean? I wasn't even thinking, that was the last thing on my mind. But when y'all came, after the shock started wearing off of my son, I started saying that was thorough. I mean, and I appreciate it a lot. Like, I mean, it's deeper than music and bickering back and forth. That ain't, nobody got hurt. That don't mean nothing. It's just we talking trash. You know what I mean? But when it come to real stuff, that's what means something. Like even when you got shot, I was there.
Yeah.
I drove out there by myself.
One of the first ones. My mom told me.
So like, it's lines that you don't cross. You know what I mean? I don't cross certain lines, but that meant a lot to me. It made me say, damn, man, because life's short. Like, just squash all that. It don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? And then it might get show the young boys, they can squash their beef too. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So I just wanted something positive to come out. My son passing away. I mean, and we making it happen right now. And this ain't for money. This ain't for nothing. It's just the right thing.
No, we just two brothers that just linked up. We go through stuff. Everybody go through stuff, arguments like you said. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody get hurt. It ain't nothing that we can't talk about, nothing that we can't hash out. And that's just how it's supposed to be. Like this my brother. Like regardless what anybody say. Like I love like my brother, one of the realest dudes I know.
You know what I was thinking too? Not to cut you off.
Bean.
I said, damn, we both got sons, right? So what if our sons start beefing because we beefing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be so nutty. That'd be nutty. So I mean, now they could be like, yo, no, our dads mess with each other. I mean, that's just how we thinking now, because we getting older.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't really about us no more. It's about people.
And that's crazy you say that, because right before Free's son passed away, if me and him was going through something, then like you said, our sons, my son and Free's son used to be together every day. Every day.
Cause we got like 40 kids in state property.
Yeah.
No, literally like 4.
Yeah.
I got 8.
I got, hold on, let me see. I'm running wheels over this joint. Yeah, I got like 9 in the pot. We can spin them.
You know, all I was thinking, like my son used to always be like, Dad, you ain't messing with state property, is you? Like he used to like be mad, like
yeah.
I mean, I just seen him in my head saying it to me, like, I mean, that's like, man, let me just, like, because it ain't even about the music and nothing like that. Just let everybody know, man, it ain't that deep. Like,
no,
it's
the history. Even when we was making music, when we go in the studio and those, it was like the brotherhood. Like we made each other better. You know what I'm saying?
I can't front. It was way more good times than bad times. I mean,
a lot.
But people just remember the bad times more. I mean, than when you talk about the good times. But the good times, because I mean, I came straight from out the slums. We became famous. We always straight from the slums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
facts.
And nobody ain't really do it before. Like a group of people from Philly just get on like that. You know what I mean, I think ever, not that fast.
Nah.
Because Hot 97 just did it.
Yeah, that sealed the deal.
That did it.
That sealed the deal on it. And then if you look at it, go even further, just how the stars was lined up for us. The group State Property, we was the entire city of Philadelphia. You had me from South Philly. You had Chris and Eve representing Nicetown, Uptown. You know what I mean? You had Sparks that representing
West Philly.
out west.
Freeway
down North Philly.
Plus everybody had a different style.
Yeah.
See, right now everybody rap the same.
Everybody
sing the same, do all the things the same. Everybody sound all the way different. As soon as somebody rap, you know who it was. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. And then everybody was hot.
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, that was no question. Everybody was hot. I mean, because
still is.
Yeah, it still is. And plus we had a long run. Usually you only rap for 2 or 3 years, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
We was popping for a long time, like all my 20s and 30s. It was like crazy. You know what I mean? So it definitely was a blessing. I mean, for me, for sure. I mean, coming from where I come from. I mean,
for all of us, man.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And we all still alive.
And we can still do it again.
And Philadelphia, we still alive. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
How that happened? I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I know. I done took my fair share. I know you done took your fair. And we still here.
I mean, I was getting took my fair share while I was signed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy though. I'm just glad this day came, man, because I know for Philly it's gonna mean a lot.
Yeah, it definitely. Everybody should take this as a lesson that's in Philly. you know, we had some people, you know, not to bring it up, but try to, you know, say certain things to get people to come together. Look, whoever going through it, whatever, that's y'all situation. I don't got nothing to do with that situation, but I believe is strength in numbers.
Plus, it's a war against us anyway, so we can't be like really just going too far on each other. I mean, unless there's something serious going on.
Yeah.
I mean, because they hate us. I mean, they just hate us.
And it's crazy because like we just was talking, like everybody in the world love Philly rappers. We just don't love each other. For some strange reason, we can't get together. Like you said, since state property, like and you know, do what we do. Cause everybody pick from us, everybody steal from us, whether it's the way they dress, way we dress, our style. I don't think nobody got more swag, more style. Our slang been stolen all across the world. We Philadelphia, and not just within the music. We could take this back even further to Gamble and Huff, Philly International. We've been running this music shit for a long time. Yeah. And that's super facts.
Let me ask you a question. I ain't never hear you. I might ask you this question before. Who your top 5 rappers in Philly?
My top 5 rappers in Philly. I can't say nobody from state property.
Can't say nobody from state property.
All right.
No, you can say whoever you want to say for real. Cause I ain't gonna front. Even when we was beefing and I ain't like you at all. you still was my number 2.
No bullshit.
No, really, I can't lie. Cause Black Thought, then Beans, I mean, and then Meek is like that's my 3, and then the last 2 switch here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like my life like what John. I didn't even know you yet. That joint had me. That joint. I mean, so you was always my number 2. You know what I mean?
Damn. Top 5 in Philly. You know I gotta give it up to Thought.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to
nasty.
Black Thought, man.
Yo, he's so nasty. I mean, yeah.
I gotta say Thought. Young Chris.
A lot of people like Young Chris. Miss Jayz.
Petey. I gotta give it up to Crack, man. Crack is different to me. See, because I don't want to use nobody from state property.
All right, well, use nobody in state property.
All right, nobody from state property. My top rappers in Philly, not from state property. I'm gonna say Black Thought. I'm gonna say Meek, Leaf Ward, OT the Real.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it up to Rada. That's my top 5 right there.
That's
in no particular order.
Yeah, that's kind of like the people that I like too.
Yeah.
OT the Real, you know, I'm the first one that just drink with him. I mean, nobody know him yet.
Yeah.
Got video and everything. It was on BT. So just to make that all clear out there.
Yeah.
Celebrity Flash.
Yeah.
Celebrity Flash. Nasty.
Flash. See, so many. Cause now I'm going
like
Flash.
Jayz,
I gotta go. I gotta say Jones.
Jay's a beast. 6 mil. OT the Real is just nasty though.
Yeah, OT the Real retarded.
I like Leaf Ward the way style he come with. Plus he got my son on this show, so
yeah.
I gotta say Leaf Ward. But Philly got some talent, man. It's just like somebody need 100 million or 40 million or something to come make everybody just stop doing what they doing and focus on rap.
I heard there's a new label about to drop called Philly Medellin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to drop a serious bag on people. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put it out there, but that's coming soon.
They definitely need this talent here.
Yeah.
But people don't believe it. They don't believe that they can be what they can be. I mean, because they ain't got it in their pockets, so they don't feel it. I mean, we know because we know because we see how it can happen, but they don't feel it.
See, what people gotta understand is like you're not going to jump out from the gate, and like if I knew what I knew then, I would have never take no upfront money, ever. Like, and that's my advice to any new rap. Like, create your bag. You are the bag. You the bag. You gotta make the bag. I would never take no upfront money.
You imagine if social media was out when we was out?
Yeah, we'd be in jail.
We'd be so many more opportunities, though. The world would have been like, somebody want a song with you, whatever, they could just hit you on the jaw. Back then, you had to go to this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, middlemen.
But I think how we was riding, like.
Well, yeah, definitely was.
It was crazy.
I remember when Petey first told me about MySpace. He was we was in Miami, like, you got a MySpace? Oh, I'm like, what is it?
Yeah, what?
He said, no, it's a computer. People talk to you. I'm like, For what? Like, I just didn't get it.
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, for the law, this back when the chirp phones was out. I said, Pete, I don't understand that. It took me like 10 years to really figure social media out. Like, I mean, now I understand it. I mean, that thing is a platform.
I'm
to make
still
that
trying to get it together.
Man,
I know you gotta use it, but I don't.
Man, it's a business. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, people. It's like if you got 100, 200, 300,000 followers, you can't even fit that many people in the basketball stadium. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, you gotta sell them something. Sell them something. Period.
Yeah.
Or tell them come to your YouTube and watch something for free. It's free for you to watch it. You know what I mean? I get paid for it. Y'all can just come watch it. You know what I mean? It's period. I mean, it's all about making them that bread for these kids. I mean, 'cause this is the longest I ever not been in prison. The longest.
Yeah.
Never not been in prison this long. I can't believe it. I'm like a real citizen now. I ain't no parole, nothing. I mean, it's crazy. Like, so I be like, no, when you get in trouble, I don't want to mess it up. I'm like, let me chill, fall back. You know what I mean? So I just real happy about this because I know my son, if he could see this, he'd be like, hey, I can't believe you're doing this. You waited till you leave and then you do it. But I'm doing it for him. I mean, he was my motivation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy part that Free came to my son's funeral. Then his son passed away, like, and then I go to see my son because Free's son wasn't there.
No.
When I first went to my son burial, like at the graveyard, I go back the next time, Free's son right there next to him. So they buried right next to him. I'm like, oh my God, like,
Yep.
it was like the worst thing ever. I thought dying was the worst thing. It's not. When you lose your son or your daughter, that's the worst thing. It's worse than dying. You wake up in the morning, you had no motivation for nothing. That's why I make everything else seem small to me. Like bickering about something that don't even seem like it don't even mean nothing to me no more. Like, I mean, it's just a crazy thing. Like I never had depression and nothing like that before. Now I kind of do. You know what I mean? Cause you feel guilty that you alive still and your son not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You feel like, damn, I could have told him this. I wanted to tell him that, or I didn't get a chance to do
just
this.
FaceTime me. I mean, my son died 11:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? With his girlfriend. They both passed, and she pregnant. You know what I mean? So it's like the worst. Mind you, I'm unveiling a mural about a guy that got killed by the cops. So I'm doing something positive about the show. As soon as I'm about to do it, they tell me, like, yo, your son was in an accident. So I didn't even get to unveil it. Left. And ever since then, my life just been like tilted, on tilt. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do for real. I'm just trying to do anything to keep me sane. You know what I mean?
Live.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Live for him.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Because he been wanting me to do, he was a positive little dude. He was like, Dad, let's see, like rap. Dad, why don't you go do this? Why don't you do, I'm like, come on. They don't understand we've been doing this for so long before he was born. That you get burned out at the, I mean.
I just was tired. I remember when we was at the crib, I had the alligator in the joint. In fact, he had to be like
2 or 3.
Like 2.
No, he was at your trial.
And he kept pointing to the tank I had to get, and he kept saying fish. I was like, no, that's not a fish. You need a fish.
He always was around. I mean, he was at the trial every time. Every day he was at the trial talking to Beyonce, like, yo, hey, I'm like, this little dude. He did a lot of this little bit of time. I mean, because I had him. I mean, it wasn't my first kid, but it was like my first kid because that's the one I got to have. His mom basically was like, go ahead, you can rock out with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like crazy that this happened, man. You know what I mean? So I'm glad if you're looking down, you can see like that. He really is trying to do something different.
No, that's real, man. That's real.
It's crazy. When they got brought to me, it's like, what you think about having beans as the first? I know we know you ain't gonna do it. That's the first thing they said. We know you're not gonna do it. I said no, I'll do it.
Yeah,
my brain
like,
just switched with this situation. It takes sometimes something happens to you in your life and it make your whole outlook different. My whole outlook different. You know what I mean? I always was not scared to die because I was, living in Philly, you think you're gonna get smoked anyway. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you already think you might get smoked. It's a high probability you might get smoked anyway. But now it's like, when you lose your son or your boy and you put him in the grave and you leave him there.
Yeah.
Oh my. Like you don't mind, like whenever happy, like, all right, well, whatever. I mean, because you don't want to die, but it's like you ain't really worried about it at all. I mean, so it's like you leave him. The first day was real cold outside. I think it was Christmas, and I was thinking about him in the graveyard, and it was like killing me, man. I mean, so when I started doing that stay up all night. I used to go there at 6:30 in the morning when they open and just sit out there. I mean, it's like crazy. Like it's something I never thought I'd be going through. If somebody would have shot him or something, at least I can go get some revenge. I can go do something. I mean, just crash into a tree. Like
that was crazy because that's what the conversation I had with Free too. He was like, "It's like I can't, like that's eat you up. Like coming from where we come from, like to go out like and there's nothing that you can do. Like you can't point the finger. You can't."
And you know, it's crazy. We always see people lose their kids in Philly. Of course, I never knew that if the feeling was this drastic. Like,
yeah.
I mean, this joint is crazy. Like, I mean, so I see moms always crying and all the time. Like, you really can't understand their pain unless it happened to you.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't really wish this on nobody. I mean,
no, not at all.
This is crazy. But for it to happen to me and Free at the same time, for them to be buried right next to each other, that's just like, what kind of, I don't know what that's about. You can't figure out what's the reason behind it or nothing. I mean, it make you feel some type of way, man. But I'm just trying to find something positive to come out of it. I mean, so it'd be good if we could get a label for some rappers in Philly to get them paid, get them some money. I mean,
yeah,
that'd be good.
Well,
they definitely got the talent. I'm gonna put you on some boy named Toby Black from Germantown, Nasty. I mean, I don't know if you know 6 Mil, but he's nasty right there, nasty. Yeah, nasty. Yeah. So it's like people that got $1 million flows. It's just, I don't know, man. Plus, I mean, the people that listen to music now, they listen to, I don't know what they be listening for. They listen to like.
Well, that's the thing that I've been learning and studying. They just listen to it. Like in our era, we buy music. The new era, they listen to music all day, every day. That's why they update. People just streaming their music all day, playing it. They not really buying. Like our era, we buy music. And I looked at that and I watched it, even with like Griselda and Beanie and them. Like, perfect thing, what you doing the art. That's where it's at. Yeah. Like, if you look at all they joint, everything that we weren't privy to that information that they kept us in the dressing room while they was upstairs selling our T-shirts and the merch and all that, and we was cool to just get a couple shirts to get our homies or something. Oh, them joints was going for $40 and $50 upstairs. Yeah, yeah, they was slinging them joints, but that's where it's at though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go hand in hand with my stuff out the trunk. Shirts, hats, music. I mean, I just got burnt out. Like, I mean, I just got burnt out. Philly too crazy right now. I mean, then everybody got masks on. You know what I mean? You just got masks on, just walking up on people. I mean, I don't like that. You know what I mean?
No.
So I mean, I've been falling back, but this art thing kind of fell in my lap. Somebody asked me to do a painting, Colin Kaepernick on the knee. You stack, just do a little small drawing. I'm like, all right, let me try to do it because I know how to draw.
Yeah.
That joint just came out of art. I said, damn, I know how to paint. I could have been doing this shit. I started taking it serious now. It's like a full-fledged grind, like, you know what I mean?
There's a whole wave in that art.
Yeah, this joint crazy right there. It was hard for me to do that. Hard for me to see his face. Because I've never seen him. Like, man, it's crazy. When I got to the scene, they got the sheet over the car. I mean, so I feel like I went outside my body. They grabbed me, the cops got me on the ground and all that, you know what I mean? And it's like, I heard people say they went outside their body, but I'm like, man, but I really felt like that. I felt like I wasn't there. It's crazy, you know what I mean? So I never got to really see him, like, deceased. I never saw him. I mean, even when I put him in the ground, you know, he was in the sheet.
Yeah.
I put him in the ground, I still ain't see him. So it feel like it's a 1% chance, like, you know what I mean? That's what be killing me, that I ain't get to see him. It's like that, you know what I mean? When I'm with the Free Son joint, I seen Free Son. You know what I mean? My son, you know what I mean? He couldn't, he was done. Then the medical examiners, the way they call you and talk to you, they talk to you like so crazy, like no respect. Like, you got any tattoos? Because they trying to identify him. Yeah. So I had to go to the dentist and get his x-ray of his teeth. So she called me like, yo, he got any tattoos? I'm telling her tattoos. Well, his arms are burnt off, so he like, you can't use that. I'm like, I just banged on her. I'm like, yo, man. So it was like, then I told his mom, I said, you ain't got to do nothing with the funeral. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to send a limo to pick you up. You just fall back. I thought I could handle it, but I mean, I couldn't. That joint got deep. I mean, it's like, man, I just don't wish this on my worst enemy, man. But it's like something good got to come out of it, man. And this is going to be the start. You know what I mean? We can't lose no more of our sons. We got to try not to.
No.
You know what I mean? We got to try not to. And you know, South Philly, that's the worst time for young boys. That town right there, that part of town, that's treacherous for the youngins.
Yeah.
Treacherous.
Every day. It's crazy down that joint.
I don't even, but sometimes
I call it the black hole.
I don't think sometimes some stuff can't be fixed. I think once somebody's family died, and then your brother died, it's like it's never ending. It's like a never ending thing because nobody really ain't trying to hear nothing when they people die. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't really know how can that be fixed.
I mean, it only can get fixed through whoever want to fix it.
Yeah.
You know,
because one thing they got for sure, they got state prison with Brown on. You can be there for a long time.
Quick. As my man once told me, they feed you a lot of geese meat up that joint.
You know what's crazy
All
though?
you can eat.
People in South Philly on the streets go to war with each other, right? But in jail, they be together.
Yeah.
I said, why they can't do this on the streets? In jail, South Philly be together in jail. They all know each other. They know each other's moms. Even the way they argue, it's like they argue with brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, pop, like, be crazy. You know what I mean? I'm like, why they don't be like they on the streets? South Philly hang together in prison. I don't care who's beefing with who, they together. But on the streets, it's like treacherous. And this shit, treacherous. I don't go down South Philly unless I go to South Street. I mean, that is South Philly for me. Plus, I don't know the streets.
I'm from South Philly,
listen,
and I go
North
down.
Philly streets go up, down. South Philly streets, down, up.
It be some blocks it ain't no going around the block.
No, I said I ain't. I'm cool. You know what I mean? But South Philly need a spokesperson to like, because you can't really stop it, but you can try to like let them know like this is where you gonna go at.
Yeah.
If you like girls, you like girls, don't go to the prison then. You gonna be there. You 20, you won't ever get out. I mean, I'm talking about people on my block was down since 1959, 1958. Like, what the? Like you been down since 1958?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And still ain't getting out. That's the crazy part. Like, young, you do not want to go to jail 20. You want to go to jail 19, man. I mean, if you take a risk like that, better
it's
really be
so
worth
bad
it.
down there. Young boy got booked. He said, as long as he don't get the elbow, he cool. That's their mentality down there. Then I had one person told me the realest shit that fucked me up. I'm like, man, when you come on this time, you gotta chill. Fuck that, Mac. I'm like, yeah, you keep going back to jail. He said, I don't go to jail, I go home. I don't go back to jail, I go back home.
He institutionalized.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
That shit was crazy.
Like, for me, when I go to prison, right, the first 4 months be hard. But after the 4 months pass, like,
You there.
And I don't like that I feel that comfortable there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I was like, I can't get too comfortable like this. Especially when I'm in state, you got the TV, you watching the game, you gambling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, I shouldn't be this comfortable here, but I guess you keep going to jail, you do get institution. Plus nobody not expecting too much from you. Jail is a cop-out. You really can go to jail and really don't have no responsibilities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So niggas be acting like they don't want to go to jail, but really they be like, man, I'm going there, I got to take care of nobody, I got to do nothing. You know what I mean? But jail is for suckers, man. Straight up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I'm good.
I tell young ones, listen, ain't no girls, ain't no kissing longs on the visits, nothing. I mean, if it's gonna be, I'm 40 something. I can go to jail because I'm old already. I had I lived my life. You ain't living your life yet. You know what I mean? But if you 20, by the time you get my age, you gonna have 20 something years in. You know what I mean? You know, there's a lot of people in there like that. You know what I mean? And I tell them all the time, like, they don't know that you can get conspiracy in your life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Y'all, it could be 10 of y'all, one person do a murder, all 10 of y'all can get wills. Whoever tell first gonna get 20 to 40. Man, that's how they do it. You know what I mean? And it's the real Knox, no. I met Knox in prison, so I mean, he was skinny then though.
Over
the phone. Yeah. And this was 2000. 21 years ago, you know what I mean?
Tell me what you was down for.
Allegedly.
You still got out before.
You beat somebody up though and you lost. He beat somebody up. He went upstate. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, it's like when you're young and you don't got no father, nothing, like, I mean, I don't have none of that type of stuff. You learn to know your own, you make a lot of mistakes. You make a lot of mistakes. So when I tell somebody something, like I'm telling them because I'm better than them, I'm telling you because I did it.
Yeah, trial and error.
I did it. I mean, it's hard to admit that you did a lot of stuff wrong because everybody want to be right. I did a lot of stuff wrong. You know what I mean? Because I was raised wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get it together now. Be like, hey, my thinking is wrong sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I take shit too far. I know I do. I'm like, oh, you be drawing. Like, I just got this, like, fighting attitude. Like, I mean, it's like I can't let stuff go. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to work on now. Like, I'm the type boy, because you know, it's like in the streets.
Yeah.
They can shoot at you. I'm going to keep on coming at you, too. Like, I mean, it's like the same thing. We're arguing, or, I got to be right. I got to get my point across. Sometimes it ain't about that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you start looking more crazy, the more you start arguing. I mean, even if you're right. You know what I mean? Well, it's the stuff you got to learn on your own if somebody don't tell you.
Yeah, I learned that. I learned that the hard way.
And to learn how to forgive.
A lot of shit
The streets don't teach you how to forgive.
No, not at all.
Nobody teach you how to forgive in the streets. Nobody. I never heard nobody say, you got to learn how to forgive. I never even heard those words, but forgive. You don't even hear the word forgive nowhere ever.
That's
period.
crazy. They was talking about that on the
We hear say forgive.
in the cook bar.
Forgive?
Overseas, they was like, yo, it's weird about the brothers over here. Like, nobody forgives each other. He was like, everybody holds stuff forever.
That's me. That's why I had to chill. I hold a grudge for like forever. Like, you know what I mean? Forever. Like, it's crazy. Because nobody never told me to forgive.
No, I used to be like that.
Nobody never say, you got to forgive him. Nobody never said that ever to me. Like, ever. Like, I never even heard those words before. You know what I mean? So, like, that's something, like I said, it's just like a process to learn. You know what I mean? I was always taught, like, you can't let that slide. That's what I was done, so they told me, that, I mean, don't let that slide. You mean they don't think you stop? You can't let that slide. I mean, like, they don't tell you to forgive. I mean, if it ain't that deep.
No, that's crazy. Yo, I remember I was in first, second grade. I forget what the fuck is this nigga name. He burnt my rain jacket. I had a rain jacket, like in second grade. Came home, mom whooped my ass. Never seen him again. Like we was in school, he burnt my rain jacket. I met that nigga up Slayton Farms, and remember this face. Oh, that's the nigga. Went dead at him. This had 15 years later. Then so I know how that shit is.
When you was up there?
The farms, fuck. When I went up there, 91, 92.
I went up there after that. I was at CBDS up there.
Yeah, I was up.
Red shirt, tan pants.
Yeah, Watson Cottage.
That went to St. Gabe's. It was on Cairo. I went to Vision Quest. I mean, then I went to adult prison. I was 16, house correction, 95. I mean, then I get signed. I get shot 9 times in 97, right? 99, I'm signed, and I'm a rapper. Like, and I'm on TV in the movies. Like, what the? It's like a whirlwind. Like, I mean, you go from foster home, jail, adult prison, shot up. I mean, locked up for murders. Jayz signed you. Like they like, what the it's like a movie type thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even believe it yourself. You wake up like, how the fuck did I pull this off? You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, just to know that I was blessed.
Niggas on my block ain't even want to hear that rap shit. I used to come around and listen, man, get the fuck out of here with that rap shit. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Yo, because rap wasn't cool to be back then.
You could, yeah.
I used to rap on the low.
Yeah, me too.
My baby mom ain't even know I rap. I ain't saying I rap. Like, you rap, nigga. That's some nut, that's weirdo type shit. Like, you rap, nigga. In jail, it was cool. On the streets, rapping was not cool.
Nah.
I mean, we made it cool.
Shit, my own brother News used to tell me, come on, Mitty, with this shit. We getting money. You keep coming around here with this dumbass book, talking about listen to this. And that shit.
Did you know as soon as we got on, the DVD era said,
it went crazy.
Everybody in Philly started rapping. Every person.
Everybody.
Every person. They said, oh, these niggas got on? They on the movie. We was in the movie as soon as we got on, but the movie came out.
I know niggas that didn't know. Until I got signed, and they heard me on, who's the first joint? 1,000 Bars. They was like,
I heard you.
That's Mac. You rap. He rap. Like, yeah. The niggas didn't believe that shit.
Nigga, the whole point of a nigga from Philly that's on the song with Jayz at the time when that was that Reservoir Dogs, Jones?
Yeah.
I said, how the fuck you do that? I mean, because you gotta figure, ain't no way, how the fuck you gonna get out if you know this nigga that even,
yeah.
I mean, I just got lucky. It was crazy because I was living in New York, trying to get on every day, going to Rough Rider studio every day. I said, man, I was out there for 9 months. I'm going home to Greek. That's when the Greek was still out.
Yeah.
Kissing Styles was going to the Greek. I said, I'm going with y'all to this Greek, man. We go to the hotel lobby. Everybody that tried to rap for Kiss was bad with me. Sadiq and them walked up to me. I never knew these niggas in my life. They was like, yo, youngin, who you with? I'm like, nobody. We know Jayz. We gonna take you up. I'm like, I don't know no fucking Jayz.
Yeah.
I ain't even believe them niggas. I'm like, these niggas lying. My life don't go like that. I don't get bad shit happen to me. No, tomorrow we gonna take you up there. So yeah, I figured they see me in the lobby. Came to get me the next day. I was signed the next day. So in New York for 9 months, waiting, get on. It's like that. It's like that shit was like you ain't get a chance to even, adjust to it. And then niggas don't know how 97 we ain't really know each other. We was just trying to.
That's what I told people. I was like, yo, if y'all go, even if they go back and listen to that Hot 97, we was all on there. You don't hear none of us say nothing about state property. We wasn't even state property.
We used to go throwing around names. It was like Cocaine Cowboys. We making up all type of names.
Until we did the movie. It's like, fuck that. We just gonna ride with that shit.
But Sadiq said, man, we wanted to see Jayz. I'm like, man, I'm gonna kill it. In my head, I'm like, this is my chance. I got to get on. He said, Jayz walking there. He said, man, I got 5 minutes. I said, 5 minutes? Might as well bring my homies up there so they can try to get on too. Man, I was in this nigga face like, then I seen this chain. He had a chain that was like earrings stuck together. Like, I said, damn, that chain, I don't even get it. I just get signed if I get that chain. I ain't never seen a diamond chain with like just stuck together like that. I said, damn, man. I'm in this nigga face this close, like, yo, this nigga's gonna put me on to something. Like, he like, yo, let me talk to you in the bathroom, dog. You hot, man. I'm signing you. So in my head, I'm like, as long as I can get a dime, I'm gonna go buy half a joint. Get the block smoking, you know what I mean? So the lawyer like, yo, don't take the first deal they offer you. So in my head, I'm thinking it's gonna be like, what, 5,000? I'm from the slum. I don't know how much a deal supposed to be. I don't know none of that. Man,
that shit said 250.
I told the lawyer, I said, listen, don't tell me not to take this.
Yeah.
I said, if I tell them no and they negotiate and they change their mind, nigga, you gonna get smoked. Like, I couldn't believe. I said, yo, I can't. So this sparks on the lawyer book. Well, since we signed, can I hold 5,000? Boy, the lawyer boy gave him a check. I said, well, I need 5,000 too. That shit was like crazy. Went from rags to riches literally in a day, 2 days. Like, I mean,
that's
like the
crazy.
craziest thing ever, man. I want other people to feel that feeling. That feeling, even no matter how brief it is, that you made it, that you did something with your life. I mean, because I ain't really feel like I was gonna be shit. To tell you to be honest, I couldn't believe it. It's like, damn, that shit just happened like out of nowhere. Like, I mean,
shit, that's how I was. I think I met Murder Mill. Me and him battle. This one, I was low with the rap joint. I was like, damn, I think that nigga smoked me. And I told my man Paco, he was like, yo, he was crazy. So my man Ron Slaughtercan was like, yo, the boy Murder want to battle you again. I'm like, damn. Mind you, I don't even got a lot of raps. I'm like, he want to battle again. He said, yeah. He said you got out on him. He want to go. So when he said that, I was like, oh, okay, bet. Because I'm thinking he got out on me. So we got together. I think we recorded 2 songs together. A week later, he called me like, yo, is these niggas out southwest, they want to battle for some money. I'm like, for what? It was like, they want to battle. They said they'll battle for whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. So I get with him. We go out there, and it's Philly's Most Wanted.
oh, man, Bonnie.
I got like probably 15 grand in my pocket, but only 4 of it was mine. Straight up, I was like, damn, I'm putting this on the line. Brother News gonna be mad as shit. Mob gonna be mad. So Deacon was with their manager. They was out of town, so we battled that day, and me and Bubonic exchanged numbers. He pulled out all these contracts, like, yeah, we about to have a meeting with this one. Yeah, we about to go see Rockefeller. We about to sign with Jayz. I'm like, yeah, all right. Long so they ain't battle for the money, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. So he called me. He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, who the fuck is he? He's like, this Bubonic. Remember I met you, he was like, yo, we going to New York today. You still riding with us? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ride with y'all. Mind you, I just got off the phone with Murder Mill. He had a dog named Mikey. Grand champ, killing everything. I'm about to bet this money on Mikey. I'm trying to duck them niggas. So I'm like, yo, yeah, I'll be ready in like an hour. I'm getting dressed. So I think I was living on 48th and Locust. I was in an apartment, so I hurry up, get y'all. I'm like, man, I ain't going up New York. I call Murder. I'm like, where you at? I'm like, don't leave till I get there. Because they talking about X going to be there and all that coming down. Man, I get downstairs, there's Roller, and I think Bubonic and Mr. in a pickup truck. They downstairs, they waiting for me. I'm like, God damn.
Gotta go.
I had to go. Went up that joint. Jay was in the studio doing it was all good a week ago with Too Short. So I'm just in that joint. It's day meeting. I'm just told him I was going to ride. I'm there. So I'm like, I'm rolling up. I'm smoking. I'm not even thinking about Jay at this point. I'm like, damn, that's Too Short. Because you thinking Too Short the pimp. This nigga got on a burgundy and cream pinstripe suit on, burgundy Crocs. He had the gold presidential bust down with the burgundy face and 2 bitches with him. Chilling. I'm like, damn. I'm looking at him, I'm like, that, cause Jay in a boo. So I'm just looking at Short, he like this. He telling the bitches, yeah, get me this, go, yeah, give me I need the water. They going doing all this shit for me. I'm like, damn. So I was cool, so I'm just cool with that, like, damn, I just met Too Short up this nigga pimp for real. So Jay get irritated because we go in there, it's me, Mr. So he come out doing this verse, you could tell he saw it. So he like, damn, what's this? So Dame was like, this the boys Philly, this Most Wanted, whatever from Philly. So he, same shit. All right, he was like, what y'all got for me? And just stood there. So they started rapping, they was going back and forth, they was doing their shit. Then there was another group, these dudes from New York, they was in there. So it went from Bubonic and them, then they started rapping for Jay. Then they was like going at it with each other. So I'm sitting in the back watching, I'm like, I'm saltier than a motherfucker. So I'm like, I know Bonic ain't gonna let these niggas get out. So Bonic started going in crazy. So then boys said some slick shit about some Philly cheese. It was like they was prepared for them to come up there. So, and then Jay was like, that's it? He was like, don't nobody got nothing else? So I'm in the car, I'm like, yeah, I got something. So he was like, let me hear that shit. I walked straight up the board, start giving it to him. So I'm spitting and shit. So I keep cutting my eye and I'm watching him and shit. I'm like, Jay, watch me. So I started walking around the room going at all them niggas, like 4 or 5 of them. I'm pointing at these niggas in their face. I'm heated. Boom. So then so after God chilled, so they in the room going crazy. So Jay walked out. Jay and then Sadiq walked out. Then I think Biggs. So they all went out the room. I remember Too Short sitting in the chair. Too Short was like, yo, who you signed to? I was like, I ain't signed to nobody. That nigga went in his pocket, gave me his card. And I was like, bet. I was cool with that right there. If I ain't get signed, I go back, go to block, nigga, look, Too Short. I'm about to call him now. Yeah.
Cause nobody in Philly wasn't doing nothing back then, really.
So they came back in the room. So Jay came back in the room and his face expression was like, he had the eye. He was like, anybody else got anything? I ain't nobody. So when ain't nobody rap, I was like, yeah, I got more shit. What's up? He was like, let me hear that shit. When it only begin, this I ain't know how to count bars. I probably gave him like 60-something bars or some shit. So then he sat down in the chair and started shaking his head and shit. Then he was asking people again. He asked the boy, he was like, y'all don't got nothing? Y'all don't got, I'm like, oh, these niggas don't even want to rap, they tripping. I'm like, yo, what's that beat y'all just was rapping over? Then they played that joint, put it on a reel, played that joint. I ran that joint till that shit started going, till the joint stopped. And he just is looking at me and was like, so now I'm heated. I'm like, man, this motherfucker looking at me like, I know I'm burning this shit. I'm like, fuck out of there, I got a Too Short card anyway, I'm cool. They went in the joints with Stevie G, come back, take me in the bathroom. He grabbing me, shaking me like, yo, them niggas. So I look up, I'm like, damn, where the fuck Bonica and them at? They done sent Bubonic and them in another car and left and was trying to keep me in New York. I'm like, no, I got to get back. They like, what's up? I'm like,
talking
listen.
about them though when I got up there about Bubonic. They was trying to pick between Young Guns or Most Wanted.
Yeah.
They wasn't sure which one they wanted.
They tried to keep me up there. I said, y'all tripping. I said, bro, I gotta get back. They like, no, they want you to step in. They gonna put you on. They gonna sign. D. I just gave, allegedly, Paco a 1,500 pack. It's Friday. I need to get back to Philly. I might not see that nigga till Monday. Flat out.
I never knew how you got signed.
That was it.
I never know. I told Jayz.
I was trying to go to a dog fight and wound up riding with them.
That's like crazy that they didn't get signed.
Yeah. They got signed, but not signed.
Yeah. But they had a different kind of rap though. They rap was more like, mainstream type. Yeah. We was talking that gutter shit. Jay-Z's like, yo, I'm gonna sign you. I said, listen, can you do me a favor? I'm going through a lot of shit in Philly, right? Can you give me a room? He's like, a room? You know, if my mind frame still the Philly streets, like, nigga, a room costs a couple $100. Like, you want me a room? Like, yeah, I get you a room. They looking at me strange and shit. Like, nigga, you want a room? Like, I said, nigga, I might go to Philly and get smoked. I have my luck like that. Let me stay here. He's like, niggas like, what the fuck? He got me the room. I was in the room like, yo, Manhattan, no matter what, I'm in Manhattan right now. You know what I mean? Because it ain't really sink in. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he knew, because the boss said Jay-Z was hard to impress. That's
how it was when he was looking at me. He was like this.
You gotta make his face change. You gotta keep on killing that.
He gave me the balled up joint at the end when I started, because I got mad. He's sitting in the joint. I stood over top of him, he was like, and I remember when I was leaving out, I wasn't even gonna shake his hand, no lie. I shook that everybody up. I was walking past him. I gave him the joint like that. And when he shook my hand and I went to walk and he grabbed that joint, he was like, yo, I'm gonna be hollering at you. He like the real nonchalant joint. I walked, I was like, whatever.
So you came out of nowhere, because I heard of Major Figures, and I'm like, who the fuck is Ball? I'm out here rapping in the streets, who the fuck? But South Philly, I never was down South Philly like that, but I'm like, how the fuck you do that? I couldn't believe, but we had the jersey on in the video. What video was that? Hov got a jersey on, I think you got an Eagles joint on with this bandana.
Money Cash remix,
How the fuck he get on this joint? I couldn't believe, because seeing somebody from Philly on TV was like major.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how the fuck this? I gotta get on.
That shit was, man. That shit ain't sinking with me. I remember standing on the block. We on Seal Street. I'm still allegedly We still hustling shit. So this car keep coming around the block. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, yo, I think that they like telling me like, yo, I think the law coming around this joint. They done came around this joint 3 times. I'm like, the law? I'm like, what kind of car they in? Because we know all of the cars. It was like, yo, they in this like this Honda. It's 2 black dudes and a white girl in the back seat. I'm like, yo, that's the police. I'm like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here because I'm on now. And like the truth just dropped and all that. I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm out. 5 parked on the curb. I'm getting out of it. So they're like, no, I'll go back in the store. They coming back around again. So niggas clutching and on. So they pull up and just stop. Then they stick their hands out the window. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm looking at the joint. The chick get out. She got the camera. She was like, is this Siegel Street? She was like, they taking pictures. I'm like, they was like, no, don't shoot, don't shoot. Is this Beanie Sigel block? So I come out the store. They start going crazy. I'm like, oh shit. Like this crowd, they said they came, I think North. They came from North, from New Jersey, all the way to Siegel Street to take a picture of the sign and took a picture. When they pulled off, the niggas like, Matt, you can't come around here no more. My home was like, you can't come on the block no more.
Let me tell you the craziest shit I seen with Jay-Z, right? You know, remember that store we used to walk to from the studio, like sandwiches and shit? Like,
yeah.
So I'm walking with Jay-Z to the store. Some girls see him crash into a pole. Right to my shit smoking and everything.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z like, y'all all right? They're like, they screaming, get the picture. They ain't say shit about their car crash. Nothing. I'm just looking like, this shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck? The car is told they hurt and everything. Like, they just still want a picture. They don't care about. I said, that's crazy, man. Like, that somebody could be like this famous.
Yeah, that shit's scary.
One time me and Jay-Z was in 4040 John, right? The cops come in there. Like, yo, you Mr. Sean Carter or whatever? They're like, yeah, what's up? Well, you had these guys had your car, 500 Benz, doing a spree of robberies in it. You're like, damn, I thought you had that car. He's like, they had the car for 9 months.
Yeah, he ain't know where it's at. I remember.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, yo,
forgot where he
I said, yo, he didn't even know the car was missing for 9 months. These boys, I said, you got a 600 Benz. You could have gave that to me. Like, I mean, you got the George is missing.
Bleak guy. After they got it back,
that's crazy. I said, Jay-Z was like, I don't know where that car at. That car. I said, these niggas getting too much money off here. I just need like $4 million. That's it. Like, but the whole time he tell you to rap for him because he want to take pieces of it. You start hearing it in his joint, you're like, oh. But your homies know your rap, so your homies be knowing. They're like, that's an old John right there. That's big. I mean, but he's still my second favorite rapper, even though he be stealing. I mean, Bean's my favorite rapper. I mean, Biggie my favorite rapper. Then Jay-Z. I mean, like like Big, the best rapper ever that I've ever heard in my life. I mean, that's my number one guy. I mean, but like it was a lot of. I mean, one time I went over with Jay-Z house. I first got signed, and I'm looking at the maids got the uniforms on, right? Like they got maids with the uniform. I ain't want to move out the chair because I ain't want nothing to come up missing. I ain't gonna bring nothing missing in this joint. I mean, I seen in his room he had a watch winder, but I didn't know what it was. I just seen that joint moving. I'm like, what is that? So I started buying the ride report, and I looked through it. I seen the
keep
watch
your
winder.
joint so the joint
So like $240,000 just for the watch winder. I said, damn. You know, that was stuff I couldn't fathom being from Philly. Like I couldn't fathom that somebody buy that just for their watch joint. I mean, I said, yo, this is crazy. These niggas I've never seen nobody have money like that ever. Like, even though hustlers, none of that. Because he got $1 million for that joint with Mariah Carey when he be in the hot tub. Yeah. He got $750 for the joint with Maya. Because I used to see the checks on it, like the little statements on the table. I'm looking at the statements on the table like, damn.
No, I know it was real. We was backstage. We was on the tour. You know, we was going on the tour. And after one of the shows, they was giving them the envelopes and shit. So Dame got one, Biggs got one, Jay got one. So I'm looking at that joint. So he holding it. So I'm like this. He smile. You know, he always laughing. It was like, let me see that joint. Because, you know, we doing a joint, we per diem. Shit, I only got, what, $750. That's what they's giving us right there on per diem. I'm like, let me see that joint. And he bust that joint open. He was like, and lift that joint up. And I seen that joint. I was like, God damn.
Crazy.
$250.
Crazy. And won't give nobody 10 cents. I'm just saying, you know, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real, right? There ain't no negativity, I'm just saying I gotta keep it real. My thing is this, if I got bread like that, my homie's not gonna be twisted at all. It's just, I don't care. Even if I don't like you that much, you got kids, all right, here goes something for you. Because I mean, I would never have $1 billion, me personally, because I got too many people that I could take care of with that, you know what I mean? So I don't understand the thinking, but I don't count nobody pockets neither, but I'm just saying like, hey, come on, man, dog. Come on, man. You know when Nas was on your top, and you was getting shook up a little bit, you called the boys on him, you know what I mean? And we can't even shut it down because he was in danger. Yeah. This is the thing people don't realize. They don't realize that he came told us to do that. Yo, act like they killed your cousin. That's all he kept saying. Act like they killed your cousin. I don't know Nas. I don't know Nas. I ain't Queens, you know what I mean? But I mean, up on this team right here, I'm riding. You know what I mean? So it's like, come Come on, dog. You always $1 million just for that. Cause you could.
Yeah,
$1 million just for that, man. You know why I say
for that alone.
Cause either it was a chance he could have lost that joint.
Yeah.
I mean, but then I was like, it's too many of them, man. I can't be like that.
No, where's bombing shit?
Then we go to the radio station to shut it down. No
Bombing shit.
Bomb everything. I mean, so it's like, come on, you act like you don't know us. Don't act like you don't know us, dog. Come on, man, for real. I want to talk to him, me and him one-on-one, just to talk like, listen. Because I don't think nobody keep it real with him ever because he got so much money, people don't keep it real with you. I don't care about none of that. Like, I just want to tell you how I feel, whether I'm right or wrong, and I'll tell you why I feel like that. You know what I mean? If you got 800 million, you ain't got to give your girl no money, she got money already. You know what I'm saying? When your career was in jeopardy from Nas, you called the boys on it. You owe the boys money because what you did was shut down their careers who could have got signed with Nas later on. You know what I mean? Period. You shut that avenue down, and then shut that avenue down, you got to pay it. You should pay us. Give us some bread. I mean, I just want 1.3 million or something like that. I mean, just that ain't nothing to you. I mean, that's a watch, whatever. I mean,
don't forget about management though. So you want to be like 1.4.
That's what the 0.3 for.
That's what the 0.3 for, right?
0.3 for.
Alright. You still a millionaire. That's saying you still right. You need to fit.
No, on some real shit.
Well, I'm serious though.
Like that whole situation, I look at it at the end of the day because I used to be soft. Like my whole joint is with the whole Rockefeller with the split with the break. I just want a conversation. I look at it like man or like he gave us opportunity.
No, he did. But what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. It just as a nigga from the streets and being black. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that like, if you got 600-700 million, you know what I mean, and you got it from rap, and your rap career was in jeopardy, you called these boys to come help you out.
Yeah.
It's like me saying, tell my young boys, yo, go shoot this crib up, right? They shoot the crib up. I get cool with the boy that they crib they shot up for me. I get cool with them, but I don't get them cool with them. I mean, I don't never squash that between them, and I don't want to sit them to go do that. I mean, that don't make sense. I mean, because you shut down avenues, you shut down stuff that they could have been doing. I mean, that's just thoroughness.
Yeah.
Just thoroughness. I mean, period. Man, but this the thing. You don't even have to get nobody no paper when you got power like that. You can say, yo, get on this or do this or do that.
Opportunity.
I mean, that's it. I mean, the fact that you act like you don't know somebody make me mad. That's what make me mad. I mean, like, come on, don't act like you don't know me, dog, for real. Don't act like that. Because mind you, see, before he got this Jayz that he is now, he with us every day asking us to say our raps. Remember that little car they had in the studio made like a car?
Yeah, he used to play the joints.
Sit in there with me like, tell me all your raps. Nice to be hyped, because if you ain't had new raps when you seen them, it was like a problem. Like,
yeah, that was like the thing. Like,
you gotta have new raps every time.
You gotta have a good 10 clip every time you come up.
He's sitting right here and he remember every word.
Yo, every to the T.
Every word, he remember every word. Like, it's crazy because I know how to do that now. Like, if a rapper raps, I know how to do it now. But at the time, like, how the fuck you know every word?
Yeah.
Then you come in the session, you hear him rapping. Yo, after we did the second Hot 97, he came and got me. I did a boxing freestyle at the end. He came and got me like, yo, say that joint again. So then he had the
lyrical exercise. I knew he was.
Like, so he might not even steal your whole words. He might just steal your whole concept in a couple.
He said, "You make it a hot line. I'm making a hot song."
I'm like, damn, dog. But my thing is, just cool. Just act like you don't know me. Don't act like you don't know me though.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you don't gotta give me nothing. Don't act like you don't know me though.
Yeah.
All right. I was at your crib, nigga. The high rise on the 70-something floor.
I supposed to be the sequel.
Yeah, but dog, I mean, he ain't acting like it though. I mean, come on, man. Everybody got these rock chains. Everybody going these lunches. What was these lunches that when Nas was on your ass?
Yeah.
I ain't seen none of these lunches. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm just keeping it real. But no lunch, like, we supposed to be at the lunch, all lunches, nigga. When Nas was on your ass, you called us. But this is my thing. Ain't like I asked you to be in the battle with you. You told us, like, yo, dog, act like he killed your cousin, man. We in there writing raps about Nas, all of us in the joint.
Yeah.
We go up there, Nas said, oh my God, these niggas is rolling on me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now you out of it now. Now don't act like you don't know it, that's all I'm saying. Like, let's just act like, I mean, no malice, no nothing. Don't act like you don't know me. I mean, you gotta sit in the car or something. I mean, you gotta do something. You gotta say something. You know what I mean?
It's our car.
You gotta sit in the car over there and say like, yo, let me go talk to these boys. I think he owes us a conversation to say something. You don't gotta give us nothing. I mean, you gotta keep all your money up, but don't act like you don't know me. You know what I mean? Don't act like, because we put it on the line for you for that Nas situation. You know what I mean? You was scared a little bit. I mean, even though I think your rap beat him, but people just wanted Nas to win, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Nas is a better rapper than Jay-Z, but it's just, I mean, at the time, nobody
not
came
by
at
far.
Jay-Z like that, besides
No.
Tupac. I mean,
Yeah.
We was like,
That was an awkward time.
You know, I was just like, man, whatever.
When
Like, I
that
was
ether shit dropped, that shit got
you know,
different.
you know what it was like for me? I'm in the streets, right? I just came from the
That
streets.
shit got
Niggas
different.
shooting and killing you people, right? To rap battle. It's like, this is easy. This ain't nothing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
We coming at niggas in New York. We in New York coming at niggas in their radio station. like hard, like, and not even worried about it. Like we from Philly, like it's like different. Like I mean, y'all rap, and then it's it. Philly, you might get killed over rap, like in Philly. Like, I mean, let's get that time battles and all. I said, that's easy right here. Like, I mean, but we shut it down, and I never knew the effect the Hot 97 had till we left. Like 3 days later, I came to Philly. I seen every car,
banging that
every
shit.
store. We went on a tour. They didn't even know how we looked. They're like, oh, you the one that say that line, or they didn't even know our names. We on a 13-city tour. You know what I mean? We was going to clubs like in New Orleans, and they shooting and everything. We come pull up, it's like little shacks and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is dangerous. We out here. I mean, so come on, Jason. Come on,
I think we was at the Harlem Wharf in New Orleans. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You definitely, he definitely need to have a conversation with you. You supposed to be his little brother, his man. I don't know. I'd be a spokesperson for you. Like, I don't give a fuck.
What would you say?
Listen, Hov, let me tell you something. Listen, you got a lot of money. It looks bad on you for your man not to be rich and you this rich. It looks bad on you. Yeah. I mean, anybody that's associated with you supposed to be doing something. Even if you don't give him no money, you're supposed to say, all right, but Beans, you go over there, you could be A&R, you could do anything. Mm-hmm. You act like you don't know this man. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Tighten up. That's it. Tighten up. Yeah. I mean, even if you don't do it for me, you gotta do it for Mac. Like that's.
Yeah, but C will get a little reckless sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. That's like I probably could be a spokesperson. I say it.
No, I'm saying if you say that to you.
Not say. Listen, man. It ain't. You don't even gotta be around him. You don't have to be around him. You ain't even gotta see him. You mean send the check? You can wire it. You can cash app it. I know your cash app popping. I mean, you can do anything. But real stuff, like, come on, man. There's no way in the world you as his little brother. I don't care what you do. Don't supposed to act like he don't know you. I mean, because he was riding, y'all was together, you're rocking and rolling. I mean, this, I'm saying, it's different type of money. It's different if he only got $2 million. You got 100,000 or something. But what's your money? No, but I'm saying though, no, it is about the money because it's like you can take care of your family and you got kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? That make a difference. Your kids can go to certain schools. Your kids can have it. I mean, if you want to be, say, you pro-black and all this type of stuff, look out for your people. You ain't got to give them, like, ain't nobody begging you for nothing. Niggas is hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no matter what, you know the niggas hustlers, that's how they even got on in the first place. You can't get on in the rap back then with not being a hustler. You know what I mean? Or you just lucky or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that you don't act like you don't know us. You know what I mean? I feel some type of way. It's not deep like that, but it's like, come on, dog. And I see you, I just want to say one thing to you. Dog, don't act like you don't know me, dog. That's it. You know what I mean? Owen Sparks, we running this rap. You say our names in your songs. You forgot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now you just don't, they have these lunches, now they act like they don't know nobody.
You said these lunches.
These little lunches with their little suits on, but they ain't nice. None of these niggas with that Nas was on your ass, though. That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I just want to say, man, I'm glad we got to do this, you know what I mean?
You already.
We got to big up some Philly people. We got to reminisce about some stories people don't really know. Because, you know, Jayz like Michael Jackson right now. Like, I mean, people ain't going to get to even really see him probably, let alone know him. I mean, he's always like, yo, how I feel to get shot? I was like, man, I can't explain it. Ain't nothing like nothing else, man. Like, he's like 5 times he asked me, yo, really, I want to know what it feel like to get shot. Like, niggas like, yo, nigga, don't act like you don't know me, dog. You know what I mean? But I think one day y'all gonna talk, you know what I mean? But my thing is, this life's short, so you wait and you never know what might happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes a person need to hear these kind of conversations. And you know, he the type, he might hear this. I hope he do.
No, he gonna hear it.
When Nas on your top, did we ride out for you? That's all I'm saying. So I ain't see you. You ain't called Meek. You ain't called Nipsey Hussle. You ain't called, and that's rest in peace. I love Nipsey Hussle. You ain't called. Who else I see at this party? Kanye. You ain't see all none of them. You called us. And this ain't dissing nobody. Nothing. I'm just saying you called us to diss somebody for you. Come on, man. Act like you don't know us. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And everybody heard it. They heard it. Yeah. We ain't go up to diss Nas on our own accord. I didn't. I'm gonna speak for me. He came in the room and told us to do it. So don't act like you don't know us, man. And listen, Beans don't gotta say nothing, right? You owe Mac at least a conversation to say that. You know what I mean? But you got it. Come on, man. Mac saying it ain't about the money. It's always about the money. Like, I mean, he got kids. I mean, if you act like you want to be pro-black and you doing all this stuff, getting people out, bailing them out, give your man $2 million. Ain't nothing. $2 million. Man, if he do you to me, give me like you gotta give me to you.
I got you.
But no, that's all I love, you know, man, because he's still my second favorite rapper after Biggie, you know what I mean? But I'm glad we got to do this in Philly, y'all see, man. As long as everything, nobody killing, no shooting or nothing, man, you can always fix stuff later.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
And forgive. Philly, we got to stay together, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, and I want to say this because a lot of people give Meek a lot of slack. And you know, I don't agree with everything he do and all that, but yo, that's one man, yo. Everybody can't be a dream chaser. Like, y'all can't put all y'all eggs in one basket and think Meek is the end all be all for y'all. Like, y'all gotta stop that. I gotta back him on that play all the way around the board. Y'all got to stop that, man. He can't do everything for everybody, man. He's somewhere else with it. And I understand him. Cause if I could do it again, I'll probably make a couple moves that he made too, as far as distancing myself from certain people who not thinking like me or trying to be career driven. I ain't know I had a career. I just thought I had a lick. Like I thought I was going to a dog fight and wind up in New York. But if y'all know that Meek is not going to do this and he not going to do it how y'all say it, now what? So it's over? So all y'all got to do is, man, just get together and do y'all, man. Everybody who complaining that this man not doing something for him, do that. Figure out a way to do it for yourself or do it with each other. And move forward, because I believe wholeheartedly, it ain't a city, state that could fuck with Philadelphia all the way around the board. All we got to do is do us. No big eyes, no little U's a team. Just do us. And the work gonna speak for itself. No lip service. Don't talk about it. Don't do none of that. Because you talk about it, you put it out there, the powers to be will try to do everything to shut you down. Let's just get together and put in the work, man. 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. We should be in the studio. In 8 hours, shit, we used to, in 8 hours, we had what?
Songs, a lot of songs.
About 10 records done.
What happened to all them songs we did at that studio with Dre and Vidal? I mean, we did like a lot of records down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit
Where
still floating around. A lot of shit floating around.
Where they at? We did a lot of. We were supposed to come out with a project, but it never came out.
Yeah.
Somebody got them songs.
Somebody
they
got
wouldn't
them
let us get them. Remember?
Yeah, they wouldn't let us
hear them. Like,
them hard drives is around.
Dre and Vidal, what's up? I mean, it's the only way I can talk to y'all. I don't never see y'all at that.
No, I just see Dre out Cali. I was in the studio with Dre doing his shit.
I mean, I just want everybody to get some money. Like, so just give me all the money. I'll make sure it get distributed evenly by everybody. I mean, and everything be cool. I mean, no, transparency. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, for real, because we did a lot. Like, without us, it won't be no Meek Mills and nothing like they wouldn't have had the drive to do it.
Yeah.
So they see somebody doing it. Mm-hmm. But, you know, that was my youngin' anyway. That was him and Joey was my youngest. I mean, and I'm proud of him.
That's the first time I ever heard Meek. You brought him around.
Yeah, that's my youngin'. But my thing is this: like, I'm proud of him, but I'm still gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a real person. That's just what I do. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Like, I mean, Meek signed Vodka. Get Vodka, just grab Vodka up. One person for me.
I love Vodka.
I'm saying, give Vodka that chance. I mean, because he's a poet.
Flat out.
I mean, give Vodka that chance, man.
Before Max B got booked, I took Vodka to fuck with Max B in French before they blew out
Vodka
the joint.
Different, man.
He different, man.
Different. Meek, come on, you know you should be looking
and
at Vodka.
And he still got it.
Meek used to look at Vodka on YouTube all the time. I remember we used to be together. I mean, Vodka different. I mean, do a song with him so he can eat. He got kids. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you the same thing. Don't act like you don't know him.
Yeah.
You know I love you, but you never keep it real with you. You ain't even got to sign Vodka. Do a song with him. Get him popping. I mean, let people in the world hear him. It's so easy to do. The same way you used to do songs with me. I used to do songs with you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ain't know you. I mean, do this for somebody else. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, I gotta keep it real with you and say that. You know what I mean? Because, yeah. But I still love you, though. But, you know. I mean, niggas don't be keeping it real. They be trying. I ain't politically correct at all. So y'all gonna know that. Like, I be wrong sometimes, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You know what I mean? I feel like if you got it, and you got a position to do something, you're supposed to help your brother. That's it.
Yeah,
you don't owe him nothing. You don't owe him nothing, but you should do it. If you can do it, and it don't affect you no type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And this ain't just to me. It's to everybody who in the position. I don't care if you got a job and they got a vacant spot, and your man looking for a job and you ain't telling him. You know what I mean? Anything. I mean, help your brother out, man, because it come back. That's probably why I'm still alive. I always did the right thing by my homies. Like, you know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? But we all could do better, including myself. Love y'all, man. Peace out.
You already know.
You know what I mean? So.
50, we need a check too, 50.
It's not over yet?
We need a check from 50 too. We need a check.
Oh, because I just, I ain't had no cue cards and nothing. I can't read.
Jay, you still recording? I'm still recording. All right, what's y'all opinion on the young boy, Pop Hunter? They trying to end his career because
Pop Hunter?
He got the Corvette, something.
They said he was telling
He's old at 14.
Well, my outlook different. If you'd asked me this 6 months ago, I would have said, F him, you mean, because he told, but now I'm like a little different thinking. Like, I mean, if he got a good music and the people like it, if 6ix9ine told, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, Philly will always find the dirt on you when you start popping.
Would that count if you're 14 years old?
I mean, I don't know if it counted or not, but I'm saying you got to fight through it. You can't let nobody end your career. You got to keep putting out hot music. Like, for instance, when Rick Ross came out and they found out he was a CO, I was like, you know, I'm a jail nigga. So I'm like, yeah, CO. But the music was so good, I started when he won me over. Real rap. He just, like, Rick Ross hot, it's so hot that it don't matter. Like I mean, so what Young Boy got to do is just focus on his music. The stuff that got him even have this conversation about him in the first place. He's got to focus on his music. You mean, a lot of people got stuff in their past they don't want to come out. You mean, it's gonna come out. You start popping, they're gonna know everything about you. You mean, so, if I was him, I would just focus on my music and keep it pushing. Because the world bigger than Philly. You mean, if you don't worry about just Philly. I mean, you got the whole world. If you got a hit, that's how I feel about it, man.
Well, we want to know, can we get another state property movie?
I'm still alive, so I mean,
we gotta do that.
I'm still alive in the movie, so
me too.
Who died? Bleak just died. Bleak died.
I think we all. I think B.U.
No, you got killed. No. They say that would have happened. That could have happened. Oh, we still alive.
Who gonna write that show? I'm right.
Look at Tad, Tad's a writer. Tad's a writer. You might as well get on your J up. Let's get it.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
We definitely could do that.
We definitely got movies out. It's crazy to say you was in the movie. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. Because certain stuff they can't take from you. They don't gotta like you. I could become a bum tomorrow. It don't matter. I did something. What you do?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Shit, we had the world wearing
somebody call you a has-been and they had never been. How you gonna call somebody has-been you had never been? I mean, what's wrong with you? It's crazy. Like, I mean, you a has-been, but you never been.
Yeah.
So which one you rather be? Me or you? All right. Any more questions?
I get that all the time. They like, they fucked all that money up. Yeah, if I'd had that money, yeah.
Did nothing.
If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. Let me get another 100 million. I'm gonna fuck that money up again.
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna fuck that money up.
I was just having a conversation with her about this yesterday. I was like, if I had $1 billion, I had to spend it all.
I'm gonna fuck
She
that
said, why you gotta
up.
spend it all? I said, well, what am I gonna save it for? Like, save it? Let me saving? Like, what the fuck am I saving for?
Pop, you know I'm gonna fuck that
I'm
money.
gonna have a ball, because it's not like memories. Memories is priceless.
What?
Saving is not a memory. You saving? What's Jesus saying?
No, I know a lot of niggas who hustled and saved all, put up their money and got booked and they had a chance to do nothing with it. And main man living off that bread. He done do all this. I'ma fuck that money up.
You ain't the only one. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna even lie. Cause I know money don't really mean nothing for real. Like, you need it to live, but it don't, like, people put too much into it. You know what I mean? It's for you to have a ball.
Especially like when you was a part of something. Like even before rap, like run Siegel Street, I was a part of a squad. We've been doing that shit, like, been having money. But I know the difference between I know now is having. I know some niggas got money, some niggas got a bag, some niggas up, some niggas got paper. Some niggas rich, some niggas wealthy, and then you got financial freedom.
Well, let me.
I just want to fit somewhere in between there so I can fuck that money up.
Yo, I remember.
And I'm gonna bring a fleet of something, and they gonna be saying, "Damn, I did see Mac banging through Mole Street on that little block, scraping the rims on whatever the latest toy is. I might pay them to make something." A one of one. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them boats out again.
Yo, I remember when I was at Dame House, I was like 22. I'm looking at this painting, he had a painting of a beach ball. I'm like, what's this? He's like, yo, don't touch that. I'm like,
Yeah.
right. It's 70,000. I said, this 70,000?
I remember that joint.
Shit, it's
Yeah.
70,000 for a beach ball?
Yeah.
I said, yo, these niggas got money that's different. I said, this different. 70 racks like that. God damn. That's a Range Rover right there. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, seeing that with your own eyes means you always feel like you was poor. Even when you start getting a couple dollars, it's like, man, I'm poor as shit. Like, these niggas get money for real. Like,
Yeah.
Jayz maybe had $1 million watch with no diamonds in it. I said, this is $1 million right here. This watch right here.
Yeah, that's the shit. He be doing shit up.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is this: don't act like you don't know me. Yeah, yo, come on, man. You brought that joint when I was like 23. That was back in the day.
Yeah.
Come on, you know what I mean? Come on, Rata, you know. You see Rata, he act all conservative. You see him on Take fighting Big Face Gary, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I ain't on there fighting. You on there fighting Big Face Gary, and he got a podcast too. You might want to go on that joint. You know, get it popping.
You see this joint?
I ain't never watched that.
Yo, you going?
Big Face Gary.
Yo, man, watch that joint, bro.
He be having a lot of people in there that I don't know.
On a late night when you don't got nothing to do, you don't smoke. You watch that shit, dog. You're gonna be crying.
I got some little juice I be drinking now, like the weed juice.
The CBD. Drink that shit and then pull up Big Face Gary podcast.
Oh my goodness.
So, any more questions? I know you got a question. You. Yeah, I know you got a question. That's my youngin' right there.
Yeah.
He a rap critic, scholar. He listen to every lyric.
Oh, he break down everything. Yeah.
What question you got? I know you got a question.
So do we do music as a new? Because that's a little easier than a movie. Can we get a new CD?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, we can.
Like really, not just say y'all with it.
No.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you, Mike Knox right there.
Uh-huh.
He put everything together. I mean, we both real tight with Mike Knox, so that's if anything go wrong, it's his fault. I mean, so yeah.
No, y'all gonna see that. That gotta happen.
For sure. Plus, we can make some money off of it. I mean,
Yeah, that gotta happen.
so
If they see me and Oda, everybody else ain't gonna have no choice but to fall in line.
you know what's crazy?
I
When
think
we all
we gotta
around each
stick
other
it
though, all that stuff fall away. Like we just be having, it go like old times.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be like old times again. Like I mean, because you forget all the other stuff. You mean, people joking and just be sparks around. Like, yeah.
Oh my God, I love Zuzu, man. We gotta do it. We gotta get Zoo in because that nigga is an active
But before,
motherfucker.
like I remember we was in St. Thomas. We had the mansion.
Yeah.
We had so much.
What?
It was
These
so
niggas,
crazy.
listen, we had this big ass pool, right? So we got this big ass
Man,
villa in the
it's
joint.
crazy,
These
yo.
niggas climbing out the window jumping off the roof
to the pool in the living room. The pool like in the living room, jumping off the roof. I'm jumping off the roof. I said, y'all can't believe we out here in Detroit. It's crazy. Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't get a chance to experience that, especially being 20-something from the slums. Like, you know what I mean? With statues that cost $50,000. This statue $50,000. I'm thinking about how can I get it back to Philly? How can I get this statue back to Philly and get a dime for it, bro? You know what I mean? So I mean, well, I want to let y'all know this deeper than rap. You know what I mean?
Who was y'all starstruck? Out of all the stuff you haven't seen together, who was y'all starstruck?
I was starstruck over J-Lo. She's walking down the hallway. What's the joint we used to go to before? Sony. She's a Sony walking down the store. I was like, J-Lo. She smelled like $1 million. I mean, but you know, once you be with Jayz, it's really hard to get starstruck from somebody. He was like the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we've been around everybody. Mariah.
Right,
Naomi,
pulled up to the set of the movie.
Yeah, all them
Benz,
joints. Like,
stretch Benz to come to her part. You know what I mean? Like the Benz she had in the movie, that's really the short she came in.
yeah.
600 stretch Benz. I said, you got a limo 600?
Is there any artists y'all want to work with in the future? Any Philly artists? Any artists at all that y'all want to work with?
Everybody from Philly.
Everybody from Philly, man. Everybody from Philly. If you from Philly and if you passionate and you serious with it, everybody from Philly, man. I think it's time for us to do that, man. Because you gotta look at it. This city is this shit like a cement desert right now. Everybody, when they want to party, they go to Atlanta or they going to Miami. It was a time where everybody came here. Like it was us. We had state property. We had Allen Iverson. No, listen to this lineup, bro. State property, AI, McNabb, T.O. Any given time can see any of us, Red Scott, Old City. You got Music Soul Child. The Roots, Jill Scott, this at one time. Eve at one time, Philadelphia.
And we had the All-Star game.
Right now, we got Meek Mills. We got PNB Rock. I love Tierra Whack. To me, that's like the new Missy Elliott. We got Uzi, but we don't have them here. We got them, but they not they not in the city. Everybody goes. We got. That's my thing to get the city popping. It was a time when we was doing our thing. We went to 4 clubs in one night.
Yeah, every night.
4 dudes. Yeah, it was everything was popping. I remember me and AI ducking certain clubs. We started going down Old City where the white people was at just to duck everybody, and that shit started jumping. Like, damn, it's over. It
was popping, I ain't gonna front.
It was popping. The niggas call, where y'all at? Yo, we down Blues at. Where you go? And these bitches in there, all right, we on our way. We'll get down there and pull out. What's up? What's going on in here? Hold on, such and such call. Where y'all at?
You can't do that
It's
now,
jumping? All right, we coming down there. It's like it's
The
nothing.
world is weird now, though. We got the COVID. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. You know what I mean?
Nah, Gunna just hit me tomorrow. He had good rolls.
Listen, you know I know a lot going on. Hey, Knox, when they start giving people free money, I knew there's a lot going on. Like free money, like when they start, when the hell you ever got free money?
Yeah.
Something's going on. Like you know what I mean? Every time me and Knox went to the clubs, some boy came up to me. Remember Knox like, yo, you not that hot, dog. I said, Knox said, you just was fighting yesterday. Oh, don't fight today. I said, all right, I ain't that hot. So Knox like, yo, God, I'm glad you left it alone. We got outside, he's sitting on my car.
Oh my God.
I said, Knox, he's sitting on my car. Man, my car got an SP sticker on it. I said, yo, Knox, the nigga sitting on my car, man. I said, Knox, I'm trying not to say nothing to him. I sat in the car, but he's still sitting on it. I said, yo, dog, can you excuse me? He's like, y'all wait. I said, oh, shit. We out this there, bro. We twisted again. It just was twisted like 4 days in a row. Remember that joint for 2 times in the same night? Listen, I'm fighting some white boy come to me like, yo, I'm next to him pool. I said, dog, your money wasn't even up here, right? If you push that, he told me if I push the game up, it's gonna be a problem, right? I said, what? If I push the game up, it's gonna be, I ain't gotta push the game up. I just said, we start rumbling, right? He don't know I'm with like 50 people. So we smash him out. He come down with a dog, like a rock, a big ass rock, big ass rock collar. So the cops come, we break out. We go to another club. I mean, it's Fridays. So some boys come to me. He don't even, I got blood all on my shirt. Like, yo, your baby mom, why don't you just leave her alone? Like, you know what I mean, right? I said, what are you talking about?
What the fuck?
I said, no. Let me come talk to you real fast. Murder, like, yo, oh, no. I said, no. I said, what you saying about what? I'm already fired up for the white boy. I feel like I can get off on him, but no. I said, I got 2 fights in one night. It's so crazy because niggas will test you like that. When you somebody, they're going to just try to do something to you. I used to fall for it every time. Every time I fall for it. I'm talking every time. Like, I said, yo, I was so dumb as an idiot. Like, I mean, you was like, yo, you got tattoos on your face? What's wrong with you? I said, man, I'm against the establishment, man. I ain't never working for nobody. I'm tattooing my face. I started that shit. Like, now I feel like, I see youngers with it. I be like, damn, you shouldn't have did that to your face, youngin. Because I'm old now. But like, I said, but I did it, damn. I mean, I'm just a hooligan. You know, you just want to be a rebellion. I just rebellious. Like, I mean, don't tattoo my face. I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? That just going against the grain. You know what I mean? But
y'all think y'all could do like a record, like something like kind of like full Philly, but maybe even a little bit bigger than that.
Self-destruction.
Like a self-destruction type joint. And I'm talking about with everybody get me, everybody like put all the dumb shit aside
That'd be
and
crazy.
bring it like, you know, and do it like somewhere like the art museum shit to have every fucking artist bring Eve ass in town from overseas somewhere.
That'd
Just
be
bring
crazy.
everybody here. But
That's a great
newer
idea.
ones, old ones.
You know, we could probably have
like
one of those, Charlie Mac.
Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing. It's not that we just need in terms of the music community. We need it in terms of the community, period. Like y'all was talking about in the beginning about forgiving.
Yeah.
And like what y'all doing now is a huge step, and I hope I hope a lot of these guys follow y'all lead. But
I ain't even promoted, so when they see this, they gonna be like, they gonna be shocked.
But if they follow y'all lead, but I think the thing about music, the music cross over everything. It's colorless. Ain't got nothing to do with money. If it's gonna touch you, it's gonna touch you. So I think if y'all did like somehow put together like that type of environment, self-destruction video, and even if a motherfucker not rapping per se or singing, just to have their presence there, everybody. Imagine like all the artists that really like on the art museum steps or some shit like that. Well, I don't know where the location would be, but imagine that.
I think somebody did a painting or some shit like that on the ground.
They did, but make it a reality.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
The actual photo would be good.
And
If we
just
could
think
get the
about just the
record done,
video,
it'd be
the
good.
behind the scenes, the laughs, the stories.
It's like a movie. It's like a movie. Get that process to get it done. It's like a movie. Just the process of trying to get everybody to come. It's like a movie. So
it would be dope for something like that could happen because I think, like I said, I think our city needs it for real.
I think I can make it. I think I can make it happen. Cause I got what you call you know, I just did the joint for P&B Rock, manager the paint joint for his son.
Oh mine.
Yeah. Me, Lil, I don't know Lil Uzi, but I mean, I'm pretty sure.
They all what's the name?
Yeah, so that's how you bust the move out, right? You not talk like you white. It's like, I mean, they believe when you say something like, if I say it, they're like, no, I don't know. Like, you say it's good to go.
Rod Talk can get that.
Y'all was talking earlier as far as state property, would it be in 2 classes? The first one and the second one both be in classes. How y'all relationship with Dame? Y'all thought y'all was utilized to do anything with Dame Dash?
I just left Dame crib.
Yeah, I seen your movie. That was good work too.
Yeah, that was
good work too.
Dame. I mean, I was over his crib, so that's I talk to Dame all the time.
Okay.
But I mean, but to do a movie, you don't even need. You can do a movie on your own though.
Definitely.
You know You mean that's how Dame. That's how you think. You do it on your own. You only got to ask somebody permission. You just get bust a move out, get the cameras, write the script, and go shoot it. Then go sell it to somebody. And we break it down.
We need that state.
It ain't hard. I mean, people make stuff harder than it got to be. It don't got to be that hard. I mean, we stay proud. We right here. Like, I mean,
No.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it's got to be a dope script.
And you know what's crazy? Like last night, I was watching 1 and 2 just randomly. It just popped in my mind. I watched them 1 and 2. So I'm already ready.
Yo, we shot the movie. It took like 2.5 years to come out. So I stopped telling people we shot the movie. They stopped believing me. Like, dog, you keep talking about this movie shit, nigga. We ain't come out yet. When it's gonna come out?
Yeah.
I mean, that joint came out. I ain't expected to be in the movie theater, like in the movies. Like I said, wait, you know, every day in the paper, you got the little ad with the movie with the picture. I'm like,
Yeah.
the paper every day for not nothing wrong though. I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Cause I just got on. You was already on for a little while.
Yeah.
Like to get on and get right in the movies. Like it's unheard of.
I'm just in the yeah. I'm throwing a party.
Yeah.
Stop messing the chicken up and all that.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
So
You got on with that.
no more questions, right?
So what's next for y'all?
Well, you know what? Yo, this is the thing, right? We know each other real well. We've been around each other for like 20 years. Like, you know what I mean? And people change. You know what I mean? So it took a lot for me to change because like I'm stubborn. You know what I mean? But this thing with my son made me look at the world different and made me look at life different. So I'm open to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like basically whatever. Like I don't got no before I'm like, what's this about? What's this? I already think somebody try to get, you know what I mean? Now it's like it's whatever, let's just let it fly, you know what I mean? Have positive thoughts and you know what I mean? So whatever Mac trying to do, you know what I mean? You just bust a move out, you know what I mean? Straight up.
Yeah, I think if we start some shit, everybody gonna fall in line. Everybody gonna fall in line. Like it,
I
cause
felt the same way when I got the call.
Not like, yo, you ain't gonna do the joint with Beanie Sigel.
When I got the call, I said, "You want to who?" I'm gonna tell you that. And then I had to think about it.
You was general.
Yo, listen,
No, I ain't no general.
You was general.
No.
I speak from over here.
I had to call back. And it's crazy y'all both were saying the same thing. But I think the environment that we come from, it makes us automatically make our antennas to go up and say, what type of shit is he on?
Yeah.
On either side.
Yeah.
And that's just a natural reaction.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with me.
But that part,
yeah, all right, now I'm like, damn, oh.
What you about to say?
But listen, I'm saying,
about to line me up.
Go left.
About to line me up.
You talk to him.
Cause I know you don't give a fuck. You don't no filter.
And it's quick. It be 2:30 to 2:31, something different.
We arguing, I'm like, oh, this chill, bro, I love you. No, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, damn, bro, I just said you my brother.
I'm embarrassed about it too. It's
Man,
crazy. I
fuck
don't know
you.
why I turned you.
listen, I'm saying
It's
to
him,
say this.
though.
I'm saying
And I
to
don't
say this.
respect.
In these situations that is going on in the streets with these youngins, right? You don't have nobody to be in between that don't take a side, or that can just be honest with both sides. Keep the shit fair, because what happened is, let's say this shit could have went a whole other way. It could have went, okay, we'll call you back, yo, this nigga tomorrow, you want to do this. I ain't doing it. Yo, he ain't really trying to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta know what to say and what not to say. And this is how niggas is getting killed, because nobody's really stepping in and really saying the right shit to both sides.
Yeah.
So when they meeting up, it's going down. Like y'all been in a lot of crazy situations. We've been in a lot of crazy situations together.
Sure.
Me and him been, just for people to see me and him as a crazy situation. And they don't understand it. But as brothers, we grow, we go through shit, we get past it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all gotta continue this.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just about music, like, get kids together, like we need to start doing stuff so they can see like it ain't just about music, it ain't just about movies, it ain't just about money, it ain't just about none of that. It's like, we have age now where it's watching us and well, I already get used to a person looking at me and I'm like, fuck you, I did a lot of wild shit, but you like, you really nice. Oh yeah. So it's like, we gotta do certain things now, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta be more close to each other, communicating. Like, you need us right now. You know what I'm saying? You need us more than we know you do. And that's why sometimes I call you, sometimes I don't, I give you a phone call, or the moves you in. I can't fathom how you feel. But this right here gotta continue on.
Sure.
Like they said, this is a city where we love. Like, you seen was over 500 murders. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's 21 since the ball dropped. The little 9-year-old girl, y'all saying, y'all know what's going on, so it's like, damn. 21 murders since January 1st. So it's like, you know, our city, Philadelphia, is known for the city of brotherly love. Where is that? Yeah. It's smoke in this motherfucker. It's gun smoke. Like, so people see that outside looking in. So, like what Knox was just saying, is that a road to that, the showing that this is that brotherly love when you can, that unity. No, we do stick together, or we do, because you from north and from west and from south. Now, fuck all that. We all, niggas is live from all over. You feel what I'm saying? So until we get that geographical shit, this will never be our city.
You know what's crazy though? It's crazy you said that because, you know, you said how many murders last year?
Alright,
you probably remember this conversation. Remember when they was on the 40/40 Club in New York, they was still building it. And remember we was downstairs in that room and we was talking about Philly. And this stuck with me. Jay said, man, Philly is crazy. He said, y'all niggas is like, it was an HBO special called Banging in Little Rock. You remember that? He said, y'all niggas is wild. That shit like Banging in Little Rock. And if y'all remember the HBO special, niggas running around with AKs in Arkansas, right? Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy out there.
So my thing is, you know, Ted was just talking, we gotta find a way to get beyond just that perception of what Philly is about. Yeah, we come from a tough city, and like you said, the landscape, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta take that energy and redirect it into making some things happen together. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, damn, them niggas. Because the biggest knock on Philly artists too, to the world, Knox know this, Beans know it, is that Philly artists is too real. That's one of the biggest knocks. So a lot of times, like, damn, like,
we too real.
You get locked up.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
too real to get caught because,
yeah.
I mean, really.
Because they want us too.
The corporate structure,
No, they love that real shit.
They love that real shit because that's what they want to sign.
Right.
Like right now, like they flip the game right now. This how much the game flip. They don't want to sign no artists past 23, 24 years old. But the typical artist that's 23, 24 years old is doing what? He get to it, right? He in his videos with all the guns and all that, right? But all these record labels is pushing that shit out. But when they get caught, and they down and out. They don't know because all I care about is they strengthening, you know?
Because it's at the end of the day, it's so this. For them.
Shit, they was loving that shit.
I'm saying they don't care about the growth of the individual.
I'm just glad it wasn't on social media, because you could come in baseline at any given day when Wiz was recording. It might be 8 of us in there, but it might be 20 burners in that joint. We made a nigga quit.
No, listen.
Nigga pulled over on the highway. Was like, I'm not riding with these niggas. He said there's more guns in this car than it is people. I don't got quit.
I ain't gonna say no name, but y'all remember this, an artist. I never forget, pulled out a gun on a producer, top producer in the elevator. Remember? He had an asthma attack. Jay said, listen. Remember he told us that? You can't do that. We ain't get no records from that nigga, ever.
My whole thing was I ain't letting nobody take no jewelry from me to be talking trash about it.
Yeah.
I got you strapped every day, because that was the thing to do back then. Take your chain and try to,
Yeah.
And you want to get
Matt nipped that in the bud for us though. He nipped that in the bud.
It was crazy though back then though. You had to be strapped. It's like Philly never changed really. But the only thing it is now that social media show you every murder. Every time somebody die, you see it on the joint.
Yeah.
Before you ain't see it. You know people dying, but you don't see it. You don't know who they are. Now every joint you see every
Hey, them fucking doorbell cameras. I wish I could smoke whoever made them.
There wasn't no camera phones. Wasn't none of that.
That shit right there.
They said nah about that. That's the
Oh,
word.
yeah,
Nas and Shaq. Nas and Shaq.
The fuck is they doing? Fucking doorbell cameras fucked up everything.
Yeah. But Shaq got a big part of that joint. But you can't imagine a phone taking pictures back then. Not to clear like how these is. Our cameras just started
That was cool, the phones. Them doorbell joints, though.
But we had Nextels. We always had Nextels.
Remember we had sidekicks too.
They ain't take no pictures though.
The sidekicks did.
Bro.
What sidekick took a picture?
Fuck the phones. It's them doorbell joints.
No, see, them
doorbell joints. I don't give a fuck if you they will track everybody's house to see where you been.
Oh yeah.
Them doorbell cameras.
But the iPhone.
I hate them niggas. Oh yeah, the iPhone. Nigga let you down. Nigga let you down. Damn, I get shot outside. Nigga gonna pull his phone out. Like, damn, look, they just shot Matt. They ain't gonna call 911. They ain't gonna call an ambulance. They gonna film it and wanna be the first one to put it on their IG. But them,
everybody finish their questions, right? This is music for sure. I mean, when we pass this conversation right here, I don't know if y'all have one of your next, but let me know.
straight out, we gotta get the whole gang up this joint.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate that, man.
Man, love you, bro. You already know.
So, we out.